here we are, sports fans. One day out. The prep series obviously has been undergoing. You've probably seen obviously the full day of eat-ins, the training sessions, etc. We've got a 4-part series now. So this is taking me obviously one day out from the regional. Got the regional show day tomorrow. Then from there, going on to the Ben Weeder. And the Ben Weeder is the one, guys. Obviously that is the be all and end all. That's what we are going for the first attempt at the IFBB Pro Card this year. Feeling great. We're in a position where we front loaded this week, trialed that. I'm nice and full. We're in a position now where today is just all about drying out, putting off a little bit, like I say, subcute fluid, there's fuck all there, but like just getting the body nice and primed for stage. And obviously drying out process begins tonight, going in towards the stage tomorrow, and that's when we're going to be peaking and bringing a nice full hard dry look. And this is going to be our best ever look, guys. Like, I've pushed my body weight down to the lowest of 82.6, which has got me to the condition required, and then now it's just a place of obviously presenting a nice full dry look, which first round one. And it's going to be great because we've got this regional to really assess. Yeah, we're going into a peaking process for peak one. If we know there's certain things where we're like, you know what, we can do this a little bit better here, a little bit better there, then we've got the opportunity to go to the Ben Weeder, and that's when we know. But it's been an awesome prep so far. Obviously, take you through one day out, what goes on. We've got meet up with Zach. I'm going to his hotel around 1:30, and from there chill, go to my hotel, get everything packed in, one final shower, then go down. We've got tanning, and then after tanning, registration, and then it's chill out in the evening and get ready to go. Tune in.
Hey, hi. Very good, yeah.
Carry on.
Hi. So then basically, I did obviously last. Just walk a bit forward a bit. Come here. Yeah, no. Face back. Yeah, that's nice, that is. Face front. How much weight you got down so far?
3. What have I got to go? 4 litres, just over 4 litres.
Yeah, that's why he's a bit bloated in the.
Oh yeah, just over 4 litres, mate.
Now blow that last little bit out. There. To the back. Into the front. Don't try too hard to twist anything. There we go. That's better. That's better. Good. Savage. Yeah. That'll be fine, mate. Once that's back in, once that's pulled that sub Q off in the morning, mate.
Yeah. God. Yeah, I'm buzzing for it.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Everyone's the same at this point now, mate. When they're drilling that water in.
Especially with me.
We've already spoke about it, but also as well, mate. It's like obviously we haven't trained. We're not training today.
Yeah.
All right. So it's kind of, everything's just there waiting. It's just ready to get pumped up and Everything's fine, mate. Everything's fine. But anyone driving that much fucking water in you at the minute, mate, you're not going to be.
Bone dry.
Well, not your midsection. You're going to have that little bit of a bloat at the midsection. But you can see everything else is nice and full, and everything's good.
Good. Buzzing. I'm happy. You're happy. I'm happy, mate.
Good, man.
That's
It's what these regionals are for, man.
Yeah.
Like, it's good to see what it looks like and see what needs to be done under the stage lights.
Yeah.
But we know that this is obviously the fucking best Alex Woods we've fucking seen.
Exactly.
So let's just see what needs to be done. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be fun. I'll go get that food down, you mate, so you can eat.
Yeah.
Go and get that meal down so you can eat again at like fucking 5 o'clock latest.
If you want to
You got it better. You got it better. Have you had meal 4?
Yeah, meal 4's gone.
Check in as soon as you wake up. When you wake up, if you wake up early and obviously dark outside, get yourself a black coffee, mate. Get yourself out for a 15-20 minute stroll. Honestly, do it. Okay, set your head up. Get it right, and then we will. As soon as you've got some light, some visuals, I'll get here. I'll come here. I'll be here for you boys at 8 o'clock. So I'm here at 8.
So guys, here we are. One day out, that's registration done, tanning done, and we're in a really, really good place. Like, Zach's the man with the plan, I'm just following the plan. Simple as that. When you're working with a coach, you hire him for a reason, and you just let them take over. He's happy, I'm happy. It's simple as that. So with where we're at right now, it's a case of basically the drying out process starts really. So we've loaded up on fluids, and then what we are then going to do is, after loading up on fluids, pull water now, pull it. So I pretty much have just a little bit of water with my final meal, and then from there that's going to see me through till stage, pissing through overnight and waking up nice and dry like I always do, and then be in a position where we wake up tomorrow and it's game on really. With my physique, I don't actually drink pretty much anything on show day. If I'm going to be on in the morning, I'll have literally nothing, or very, very minimal amounts. And same with food intake. Food intake is pretty much to the absolute minimum to keep my waist tight, because I don't need to be pushing any fullness upper body wise. That's what we've done all week. So we are in a position now where pretty much there's going to be one final meal going in, and then pretty much up until stage I'll have minimal in me, but that's when my physique looks its best. So it's exciting. Here we are, final meal going down. It is 7:30. So water has been cut. I get like a little bit of 200ml with this meal just to help flush it down. It's always a strange one at this point, particularly with the way my body works, because you'll be ploughing in a load of fluid. We've ploughed in 7 litres before 5 p.m. and then cut it, and then within that time frame you're also eating a lot of carbohydrates and initially a lot of sodium. So you've got the fluid, the sodium, the carbs will sit in, and you look at yourself, you're like, what? I don't look like I look like first thing in the morning, etc. And again, this is the whole point of having a plan of action, and this is the whole point of working with the coach, because then they ease you, and you're like, yeah, exactly, this is the plan. So right now fluid's been cut, final meal going in, 75 gram of carbs, 40 gram of protein, and that's just from chicken breast and rice. Also do have some asparagus in there as well, and again, natural diuretics is also going to help with this. 3 servings of Peak Max. We've run Peak Max, to be honest, for the last 3 or 4 days, but we've ramped up the dosage since. We're not using any kind of pharmaceutical diuretics now. That's mainly because this is a regional show, and this is something like, if you're an athlete yourself, or if you're a coach or someone, you've got to understand when is the show which you need to be absolutely 100% at. Is it the regional, or is it the pro qualifier attempt? We're 2 weeks out from the pro qualifier. The regional is to get some fantastic data, and the regional show is to come in absolutely to try and fucking win, but it's a different show at a pro qualifier. We get feedback today, they might even, the judges might say, look, food can be a little bit drier, or I feel, alright, okay, well, we know that can be implemented straight away, just through the use of other certain things on our prep and other tools we can do. Or it just might be another week of fat loss, like we pull body weight down even further, although my lowest weight at prep was 82.6, which peeled that, absolutely. Maybe there's more to come off still, maybe there is more to come off, so maybe we have to get that body weight down into the 81s to then start up and potentially do a different peaking process. So it's a case of this peak is mine and Zach's first ever peak together. This peak is something we tried with the front load. We see how it goes. We run the trial run for the regional, and we collect the data. And I'm very, very happy with where things are at, because I know how I wake in the morning, and I know the plan of action that we've got set, which is very interesting, which you'll find out on the next episode as to what we're actually doing on Showday. That'll work extremely well with me, but it probably won't work with 95% of guys. And I don't know if you caught on the video earlier with Zach, I don't know, obviously it might have been off camera, but with my physique with Zach, I'm actually one of the physiques that changes the most who he's ever worked with in such short periods of time. Some people, they might have 3 meals and 5 litres of water, the physique doesn't change that much, it flushes through. With me, it totally changes. The way I look post-workout with a load of fluid in me, with like 5 litres and 3 meals, is totally different to the way I look first thing in the morning fasted. But the first thing in the morning fasted look is the look we need to land on stage, because I'm big, I don't need to fill up to get the size. I'm very much streamlined first thing in the morning with no fluid. So you probably granted know what's going to happen tomorrow and what we're going to trial. So I'm excited for it, and again, it's just exciting to get back on stage. We worked so hard for it, can't wait to see the stage pictures back, analyse the physique again, and we work again as bodybuilding. We're up against the best amateurs in the UK. It's as simple as that for this regional, and then it's up against best amateurs worldwide for the Ben Weeder. So it's good data, and obviously we know what we're gunning for, absolutely. And that at the end of the day, with bodybuilding, you can only bring the best you can bring. And as long as you're happy with what you brought, fantastic. We'll see how we bring tomorrow, and then from there we move. Simple as that. But yeah, final meal going in now. I'll just be chilling out this evening, really nice and relaxed. As you can see, I'm upbeat, and so you should be at this point. Upbeat, feet up, the work's been done, and we just allow the diuresis process to take place, which is happening a lot because I'm pissing all the time. It's great. I'm in for a long night, but bring it on, because I know what it's going to look like in the morning, and I'm buzzing to see. So bring it on guys. I'll probably catch up with you just before I go to bed later on, but for the time being, I'm going to stick some YouTube on and put my feet up. Bedtime now. It is 8:45, so I'm going to be hitting the sack, ready to get a good night's sleep, and wake up tomorrow morning crying on the money. It's game time. Tomorrow we start nice and early as always. I'll be up. I've got a little short posing session with Isaac Francis, Emotions Performance, literally 20-30 minutes. Just going to go through a few rounds, make sure that everything's on point with him, and then from there it's going to be a case, obviously, then going down to the venue. And first things first, I'll send my pictures over to Zach, then I'll do that little posing session, and then I'll go down to the venue, and yeah, that's when shit really starts to come to fruition, and it's game time. But I'm excited. Tune in for the next episode and see what goes on in Showday.